Hello? 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 Hello?
13 months. Wow.
Damn, I ain't done this shit in a while.
Did you get any cute
Fuck.
Chinese trinkets?
It's like been 2.5 weeks. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, Sour Valley.
Hi.
Hello, Stars. Hello. Oh my god. Hi, Rosie. Hi,
Welcome
Rosie.
back, man.
Hi,
Glad you didn't go
hi,
down.
Elsu-chan. Hi, Neurodivergent King. Hello,
Welcome back,
Cosmetism.
bro.
Hello, hello. Hello. Oh my god, it's fucking good to be back, bro.
You, King.
It's actually good to be back. And oh my fucking
Harry,
god, I have so many
got
stories.
barely any
Hold on.
housework done without your VOD.
So, no offense, I'm low-key muting alerts now. I'm gonna go through and thank everybody. How are we? Be honest, did you guys miss me? Be honest. But you guys were probably so sad I was gone, right? Right? No? Yes, we did. Aw. You mean that? You mean that? Oh, I also low-key forgotten how to stream. Oh, that's fun. That's a new one. Usually I'm better at than this. Usually I'm so much better at this shit. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I meant to say.
I'm eating pancakes in honor of you, Harry.
Oh.
Also, I missed you a bunch, Harry.
Oh, thank you. No, guys, I've missed you. I've missed you too. And you might be thinking, me? He wouldn't miss me personally. No, I missed each and every one of you personally. Okay? Where's the jumper from? Oh, you wouldn't get it. It's a Chinese brand. Okay, I got this bad boy out in China. So, you guys probably haven't even heard of the brand. There was this shop in Shanghai called Zara. It's from Zara. It's from the Zara in China. So, I don't know if you can get it over here. If that's true, how much did you miss me on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm gonna assume that's what that message said, Rosie, by the way. I got like, I read a few words of it. I missed all of you 10 out of 10, okay? I missed all of you guys so much, okay? Hi, lass. Hey.
Hey,
So...
Harry. Welcome back.
Thank you.
How was the Mr. Beast Cube in Saudi Arabia?
Dude, no, stop. Don't, you're
us $1
spoiling
million.
it. No, okay. Alright, I need to come clean. I wasn't in China. I was in the Mr. Beast video. That's what it was. Okay, that's a lie as well. I wasn't in the Mr. Beast video. I just went to Saudi Arabia because I wanted to. I just wanted to maybe go there and
we had to watch Johnny
poo,
while you were gone.
just maybe poo on some women. And I was hoping maybe they'd let me in the Mr. Beast video, but they didn't. So yeah, I'm kind of mad about that, but it is what it is. I think that. Whoa! What the fuck? Bro, that motherfucker Mr. Beast has shooters. Okay, I think I don't know what that happened. What happened there? I think that was Carl Jacobs himself just tried taking me out. That was Chandler. He's in my fucking Wi-Fi. Chandler from Mr. Beast is in my Wi-Fi trying to take down my fucking stream.
Hi, Harry. I missed you.
Why
so
is
much.
everything okay? Maybe my PC shit.
Please post more Instagram real bingo.
I think it's my fucking PC is dog shit. Anyone got me with a PC sponsor?
What's your favorite type of pancake? Also, quit losing connection. PO is
Sorry, I'm not doing it on purpose. I swear, I'm not doing it on purpose. You missed new gen since EU went to China. What? What on earth does that even mean? Tubbo wants his computer back? Bro, bun that man Tubbo, okay? First of all, that waste man Tubbo. First of all, this computer's useless, okay? I'll give it to him and it'll make his servers worse. Second of all, okay, I walked into the office the other day. He had the revenue page. He had his revenue page up on his screen for fucking the servers, alright? That man, he can buy his own. Are you going on Tubbo's new SMP? Oh, he's doing a new SMP? Okay, I guess I can give him the PC back. If there's a new Tubbo SMP going around, but also I've got the QSMP2 coming up, which I'm going to be in that. So I don't know. I don't want to put all of my eggs in one bowl. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But that's announced. I have special. When Mr. B said I could announce it. Okay. All right. That's what that was. So I get to. do that shit. And I gotta fucking brush my tongue, by the way. Actually, white as fuck. That was so embarrassing. That was, damn, I gotta fucking brush my tongue after stream. That's crazy. Fucking dirty mouth, bro. That's crazy. So, who wants to hear about China? Does anybody, wait 1 second. Oh, that's fun and cool. Why do you have black dots on your wall? That was where the poster was, but it fell over. It fell over. Hold on. Cash Money, thank you very much for the Prime. Libby May, thank you for the 27 months. Becca, thank you for the 60 months. Sophie, thank you for the 6 months. Connie is tired, thank you for the 14 months. Sunical, thank you for the 21 months. Juno, thank you for the tier 1. Unfinished Lasagna, thank you for the 10 months. That one, Albie, thank you for the 10. Loseboy Central, thank you for the 1 year. Kariga, thank you for the 10 gifted. Skywalker, thank you for the 13 months. Crumble Spoon, 18 months. Megas Leg, 5 months. Jesus, Starlit Night, Kissed by Choso, Strawberry, Face of Joshi, L Rabbit, Lonely Fans, Rainbow Vibes, This Amelia Trying, Josh, tier 3. Thank you, Josh.
Harry,
Skylar,
you didn't answer. What's your favorite type of pancake?
Blueberry.
Or are you a waffle man?
No, I like a blueberry pancake. I indulge in a blueberry pancake from time to time. So what was I going? Oh, I also finally got a fucking trim. I finally got oh my god, I'm chopped! Wait, no I'm not. Wait, I'm kind of cute. Hold on. To get that, stop. I don't like that anymore. Let's not throw things at my head. Mogged all of us. Yeah, I think I might become a right-wing grifter. No, okay, if I get in shape again and start fucking right-wing grifting, would you guys be mad, or would you understand?
Like a hole in my heart.
Aww.
Hi, Harry. Did you miss me and other viewers? Oh,
yeah, I missed all of you, okay? I missed all of you. Harry, what's your opinion on James Marriott's new hair? Mate, sorry, no, okay, right. Love for James Marriott. I was chatting to him yesterday, okay? But I have been away for 2 weeks, traveling the greatest country known to man, and this is what you're asking me. This is what you're asking me. If I give a fuck about James Marriott shaving his head? What? Really? You don't want to know how much I was paying for beer? Okay. 40p. The answer was 40p, bro. I was drinking 40p Tsingtaos. Alright? Oh my god. Oh, it was actually... Oh my god. Unreal. Harry, ops on Formula 1? Fuck off. Fuck off. Alright? Go ask someone else that. Bro, 40p.
Have you heard of the
Alright?
blog?
I am. I know, I'm familiar with that. I've been keeping up with that. Okay, right. Where do I start with China? I think I'm genuinely just gonna have to scroll through my camera roll. Gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna scroll through my camera roll and then go, this happened. Then I'll tell you a story about how it happened. Okay, so we got a flight there, little London Gatwick job, and I completely destroyed my room because, oh, you guys know this. I was live beforehand. I couldn't find my passport. I had to leave at 5 in the morning, right? And it got to 4 in the morning. Still couldn't find my passport because I ended stream and then wanted to get every ending on Berry Berry Berry.
I need to know about that to cigarettes.
Oh no, wait, no, we'll get to the cigarettes, okay? So I wanted to get every ending on Berry Berry Berry, and I did get every ending on Berry Berry Berry, and I'm very close to 100%ing it, okay? Very, very close to 100%ing it, alright? So basically completely fucking destroyed my room finding the passport. Found it though, beast mode, alright? Beast mode. When did I go? When was it, the 12th? Yeah. So get to Gatwick, have a flipping pint. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. This is me with my pint. So I have a pint, and it's a fucking long plane, bro. It's like the plane journey. Well, the plane itself was quite long, but the actual journey, it's like 12 hours. And I turn around to Jack, I go, oh, are we sat next to each other? And he's gone, nah. Because the Air China website is not developed well. At all. And Jack sat there for 2 hours trying to check us in online, and he couldn't. So we had to check in at the airport, where they gave us our seats, and Jack got a lovely aisle, and I was all the way at the back in a fucking middle row. So that was great. That was excellent. That was excellent. But I went, fuck this. I took like a lethal amount of melatonin, because also there was this person next to me who I'm sure they were lovely, but could only be described as almost ogre-like. Not in appearance, just burping and farting and no sense of personal space. So I'm on this, I've had no sleep. And there's this ogre. There's this ogre sat next to me, burping and farting all over the place. And I'm like, okay, let's see, kind of, maybe they've got some lit Chinese films I can watch. And they had, oh my God, thank you for the 10 gifted, Pachepa. They had, you guys know this shit from Average Harry video.
Hello,
we watch Chinese YouTube.
This is my first parrot.
Oh, hello.
Walk. Okay, I love you, twin.
Thank you, twin. From the Average Harry We Watch Chinese YouTube, they had the Boonie Bear movie collection. They have Boonie Bear Mystical Winter and Boonie Bear Back to Earth, as well as what I'm pretty sure is Chinese E.T. They had Chinese E.T., which I could get in, and then they had a TV show called Love Island, which I started watching. It's not Love Island, okay? It's not what you think it is. I land, and the whole time I was stressed, because I had no idea if I'd be able to get past the fucking firewall or anything. If you don't know, China has like a completely different internet, right? So they don't have YouTube. Like the firewall blocks basically anything owned by Facebook. So like no Instagram, and anything owned by Google, no Google Maps, no Google Translate, and also like Twitter, everything's blocked. Okay. Basically everything is blocked. And then I found out that my eSIM, this is not hashtag ad. This is not hashtag ad. I had an Aerolo eSIM, which automatically just gets you past the firewall. And I was like, thank fuck for that. And I landed, and I saw, I don't know where this rumor came from. I'm almost fucking certain it came from Average Updates, that our plane was shot down by the Russian government, which didn't happen. But I had like my mates, my like real life mates, and it just come up on their timeline, and they were like, dude, are you alive? And I was like, what the fuck has gone down while I was on this plane? So that was great. Big Beautiful B flat, thank you for the 2 gifted. So I didn't die, and so in China, they did what Elon Musk couldn't, bro. They have an everything app, okay? Where they have this app called Alipay, right? Where it is, it's like a messaging app that it has fucking reels, but also you use it to pay for everything. I'm not joking. I was there 15 days traveling around the country. I didn't see cash or an actual card once. I didn't see a cash or card once. So you have Alipay, and you either scan, where you can just scan a barcode, which looks like that, or you can give them your QR code and they scan it, right? And we landed, bro, it's actually the most lit thing. They have vending machines everywhere, right? But the way the vending machines work, they're just a fridge. You scan the Alipay code, right? So there's a QR code there. And then it just opens the fridge. You take what you want, and everything's like fucking 40p. and then it just charges you. So it's like, okay, fire. Actually, fire. We get into our hotel. Okay, we low-key, for an hour straight, thought we booked a hotel that doesn't exist. So they don't use Google Maps over there, right? So like things aren't really on Google Maps. Things are kind of on Apple Maps, right? Oh wait, am I lagging? Am I lagging? Hello? No, I'm not. I'm good. Hi Max. So they kind of use Apple Maps, but not really. And the Diddy. Oh, they call it their version of Uber is called Diddy. So we booked this Diddy. Oh my god! May I add, by the way, they are so fucking cheap. Okay, it's Diddy D-I-D-I, right? There was a day, I'll tell this story when we get there, when we go to the Great Wall when we're in Beijing. We get a 2-hour Diddy, a 2-hour taxi, right? Okay. And, dude, it cost us, no, it was 2.5 hours, and it cost us 25 quid. Bro, I actually couldn't believe it. So I'm like, okay, so we did it to our hotel. It dropped us off. The hotel wasn't there. And we walk around and eventually find it. So we're in this hotel, and we low-key don't know anything to do. And it says, oh, there's like things to do, it says in the lobby. And I translated it. And this was we were hungry as fuck. And we translated it. It said, food delicious is places we can eat. We could go to... Hold on.
Hello, Harry. The Urinal SMP needs a representative of China for
What
our
the
event.
fuck is the
What is your
Urinal
price for an
SMP?
appearance?
What the hell are you talking about? So we could either go to the Peace Hotel, Dragon and Phoenix Hall, Shang Kiang Hot Pot, or Obama Charcoal Barbecue. We didn't end up going there. I tried to convince Jack. But we went to Family Mart. We saw a Family Mart, which Jack recognized from Japan. And we went there, and it was actually... Oh, my God. Chat, you don't understand. Look at this shit. They had, like, loads of the fucking miniatures, right? The miniature booze, right? They had, like, their own fucking meal deal. Okay. You could get 3 of the miniatures for £1.20. Bro, one of them is like £2.50 over here. Okay. So I'm like, okay. The booze meal deal, lit. They also, you could get 3 litres of Sky vodka for 43 quid. So we walk around Shanghai. It's wicked. It's so crazy. It's so we were at this was where we are. It's called Nanjing Road. So we were like staying right next to this. All of our hotels we booked off of where we just went on like fucking Reddit. We were like, where's a good place to stay in Shanghai? But it's like this insane road with like everything ever on. And it's like dirt, like so fucking clean. To the point I was like, am I allowed to smoke here? Hello, Mr. Bruv. So fucking, it was unreal. So cool. There were so many shops. They had a Miniso with 6 floors. I actually got active in there because I deeped. You know over here, yeah, all those like cute little blind boxes you get in Miniso, and you go, this is cute, and then you pick it up, and it's 12 quid. All right, mate. I didn't see a blind box over £4. I actually didn't. So I went beast mode in Minnesota, and then I think we had a little nap. I went out. I got my first pack of Chinese cigarettes. Now you're lying. What did I say? Oh, about how cheap it is. Yeah, but even like a Labubu is 10 quid. Because they have Pop Mart shops everywhere. Bro, they love tat. And, like, I love tat. Like, I actually fuck with it. I actually fuck with it so hard. So I got some really cool... they do these watch blind boxes. Where you can get Snoopy watches. So I got, like, a dope Snoopy watch. I will get to that. That was in... Beijing. That was in Beijing. I got my first pack of Chinese cigarettes. It was I got a pack of cigs and a lighter. It was like £1.50, which was fire. And then we went out for hot pot. And it was like it was lang. I've ate so much. I don't think I can have hot pot for like another month. I'm actually all hot potted out. Hi Moshi. Is our hot pot we had, where we actually went flipping beast mode. They went, what size beer do you want? They were like small or large, and I went large, and they brought out, we got 1.5 litres of beer each, bro. They gave that shit to us in a jug, which was fire. And then, to be fair, this was very much a touristy spot. But it was still, all of that, and not all of it had come at that point, was like 20 quid. Dude, it was like absurd. And then I drank my 1.5 litres of beer and encountered for the first time, I was completely stun-locked, when I go for a piss and I see that bad boy. And I was so shocked, I banged a picture. No, Moshe, that's in Beijing. I was so shocked I banged a picture. But I successfully made it the entire trip without using a fucking squatting toilet, which was fire. In like nearly every stall, there's at least like one not squatter. Just squat. No, because I'd get shit all over my shoes. I'm going to be honest. I absolutely would get shit all over my shoes. Because I have bad aim and my shit's kind of explosive. So I'm like, I don't want to get shit all over my shoes because I know I'd end up doing that. And then we just kind of walked around. I was quite drunk at this point. It was the first day, and I got so gassed because we found this market and they were selling mango smoothies, and that's like the one word I knew in Mandarin. Mangua, which was fire. And then, this is the big ass Pop Mart, bro. Look at the fucking Labubus they've got. I had a huge Pop Mart, and then I was drunk as hell in the Nike store, and they had this goat with glasses on, which I was quite fond of that. And then we went to bed. You guys I'm gonna be honest. While I was out there, I can show you on the health app. Bro, we were doing like, okay, in comparison, this is my 6 months worth of steps. You can tell when we went to China. We were averaging like 22,000 steps a day. And it would get to the point where I'm like, it would get to like 10 p.m. We'd have one beer, and it would just put us to bed. We were like, fucking hell. It would actually just put us to bed. So we were putting in those steps. I think the highest step day was like 27k when we went to the Great Wall. And then woke up next day. I had this from Family Mart, which was, okay, that low-key doesn't look appealing as fuck, but it was actually so lang. It was rice, noodles, a fucking chicken steak wrapped up in seaweed, and it was like spicy and fucking lang. But that was lit. And then where did we go? We just went on a long walk. It was like the weather. I thought it was going to be cold as fuck. I'm going to be honest. So I had only packed, like, I didn't have any shorts. I had like a handful of shirts and loads of jumpers, right? And then we wake up, like, first proper day in Shanghai, and it's 24 degrees. Which I don't know what that is in American terms. But it was like, what the fuck? Why didn't you check the weather? Shanghai had a surprise heat wave. Shanghai had like a surprise heat wave. And then we were going to go and get suits made, because I was meant to be going with Jack to Birmingham for like a Netflix event, but I ended up not going. Went to go get suits made, and then we realized it's like 2 days until Chinese New Year. Everyone was kind of going home to see their family. So the entire fucking, like, fabric market and everything was shut. So we couldn't do that. So we just went on a lovely little walk. And you know what? I'll say this. People always talk... Don't get me wrong. Shanghai and Chongqing, there was smog. But not how it was made out to be. Some of the stories I've been told about, like, the smog in China are crazy. Like, there was smog, because there's clearly pollution, but the fucking river in both Shanghai and in Chongqing was, like, 1,000,000 times cleaner than the Thames. Like, dude, if you compare the fucking river in Shanghai to the Thames, it looks like fucking drinking water. Like, the Thames is actually filthy. Moldy Spoon, tier 3, what the fuck? So yeah, we just walked along this. It was actually beautiful. We just walked along the river. And why do you end up not streaming in China? The eSIM would drop quite frequently, and also it wasn't the strongest connection, and also the time zones were fucked. Like, I would be going live at like 9 a.m. and then we walk around, and then we got lunch, and I got an entire duck for £3. Bro, oh my god. No, it's not funny, because I got a fucking meal deal today. I got a sandwich, a drink, and a packet of crisps, and it cost me £4. Okay? 10 mix. What the fuck? Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. Hello. Hope you had a lovely stream. So I had that, and then Jack had this lovely little rice bowl. And then I was gonna order dessert, because I don't know what this is, but they had a side duck. So I'm like, lit. You ate a whole ass duck? Yes, I'm a fucking W eater. And then we just walked around, and then we went to the aquarium, which was fire. By the way, I have like 5 hours worth of footage. I'm gonna release like an hour-long vlog. It's a lot of footage, but it's like I'm gonna fucking get started editing it tomorrow. I need to offload it all off my camera. So I won't show you the aquarium stuff. And then this is where I took the fucking picture that's tough as hell, right outside the aquarium. And also, I paid £3 to get the photo they took at the aquarium, which they then just green screened us into Chinese New Year. So, and then this was one thing which really shocked me. One of the big things I've always heard about China, because in the news, especially in the Western world, you never hear positive news about China, right? So it was really surreal actually witnessing it for myself, because it's not like, you know, when some people go to North Korea and go, oh, it's not that bad, but they have like a fucking tour guide and they're only being shown what they're shown. We had no guide. Like, we actually, like, there's no bias here at all, by the way. It's like we actually just rocked up. We were witnessing China as it is. And one of the big things I've always fucking heard is where it was like, oh, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is banned in China because people make memes saying Winnie the Pooh looks like Xi Jinping, right? Like comparing the two. Bro, they fucking love Winnie the Pooh over there. This is an entire Winnie the Pooh wall in the Disney store. Bro, like, I can't put into words how much they fucking love Winnie the Pooh. We went to the Disney store because there are like there are some things. It's really weird what characters are big in China. Like, they love Zootopia, they love Winnie the Pooh, they love Lotso. They love Lotso from Toy Story 3. But the weird one, who I have never heard of before, is Lucifer, who is the villain from Cinderella's pet cat. And they fuck with Lucifer heavy. I didn't even know that was a real person that exists. From Has-Been. Okay, fucking ban whoever just said that. And then what? Next day. Oh, this was the cheapest meal we had out there. But to be fair, we just had like 2 fucking beef noodles and 2 beers. But the entire bill came to £2.50, which was actually fucking. Oh, it was so lit. It was actually so lit. And then the next day, we. Oh, I won't show you this actually, because the next day Jack filmed entirely. So I'll wait for that to come out. But I went to Zootopia Land and I got I got a tail. We went Disney. And they have the Zootopia Land. Dude, they fucking love Zootopia over there. But I love Zootopia, so it was lit. And then what was the day after that? Day after that, Beijing. Went to Beijing. And what was jet lag like? I'm fucking tired as fuck. I'm so tired right now. Went to Beijing. We took it's so weird because the country is so vast, and because they have such a like incredible transit system. The train stations are like fucking airports. They're like airports. Like, you go through security, and like all of the tickets and everything, basically for everything. If you book something, like something that's, oh my god, pardon me. If you book something in China, like train ticket, but also like Disney tickets, Universal, etc. It's all, if you're Chinese, it's on your Chinese resident card. It was just all on our passport. So it's like, we booked these, we were stressed. We were stressed because we're going, we can't find these fucking tickets. It's literally, it's just in your name. You just scan your passport, get on the train. The trains, not only do the trains arrive on time, like, to the minute. They arrive, like, to the minute. But, like, we took, like, a 4-hour train. And it came in, like, exactly on time. It was fucking wild. But, yeah, we got a 4-hour bullet train to Beijing. And it was cold. Beijing is north of Shanghai. So we had this lovely weather in Shanghai, and then we get to Beijing, and it's gone from 22 degrees to about 4. And I'm going to be honest, that first, like, half day, bro, I hated Beijing. And you'll see why in the video. We got scammed. Not really, technically not, but we can't read Mandarin, and we went to this. We were just walking down the road. and we were looking for fucking food or something, and they was called, okay, you guys are gonna call me fucking fat. They had the chocolate museum. It was Jack's idea to go in, not mine. Okay, it was Jack's idea to go in. All right. And they have this chocolate museum, and they have the Great Wall of China made out of chocolate. And we go, oh, look around here. Like, it's fucking free, all right? You can just look around. And there's people handing out these samples, and I would just go, yeah, thank you, and then kind of walk away. And then we see what I believe people handing out these samples. They have these big pots of beads, right? I thought they were chocolates. So I approached them, and it says 5 RMB. So they went, what's your name? And they had all these Chinese words, like letters. They were like, we'll put your name into Chinese letters. And it turns out it was these beads. They were 5 each, which is 50p, right? 50p each. And I'm like, okay, yeah, lit. I'll take my shit in. I'll get my name made in some Chinese beads. Fuck it, why not? For the sake of £1, yeah. And then they go, okay, come to the table. Do you want it on a bracelet? And I'm like, yeah, I'll have it. Yeah, put some fucking plastic tat on there. It's like I'm at a James Marriott gig. I love one of them little bracelets. So we go there, and then I look at the pot of what else they put on the bracelets, because it's not plastic beads. It was real crystals. It was real crystals, and I was recording the entire thing, and they go, oh, which ones do you want? And all of a sudden, they're about £3 per crystal. Okay, and I should have known this was bad. Okay, I should have known this was fucked when I paid for the original 2, and I've never had this happen on Alipay, and my bank flags it and like refuses to purchase, right? And so Jack has to pay for it. Okay, so I'm like, okay, that's fucking great. We're sat there and they're going, which beads do you want? And I worked out in my maths, I went the cheapest one. I'm like, fuck it, I'll pay 20 quid for a bracelet. Then they go, no, you need the dividers too. Right? Which is fun. You need the little dividers, otherwise you just have the same little gem going around. Until they pulled out, they went, which dividers do you want? And this wouldn't have been a problem if they weren't real gold. They weren't real gold. So they're filling this up, and in my head, I'm going, what'll happen is, I'll go to pay for it. I'll cover us both. My card will block it, and I'll go, oh, okay, sorry, it's not working. It's not working. I need to go now, right? So I'm like, cool, waiting it out. They go, who's paying? I go, me. Bro, I pay for both of ours. It was 140 quid. And my card did not decline. Oh my God. But I mean, it's lit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, right? But not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. So I'm already not in the best mood. Okay. So we're like, it looks cheap. No. It is. These are like, they're fucking, I can't remember what this is. It's the cheapest one, but like, it's real. Like, it's not plastic. But I'm like, okay, sure. Fuck it. I go, I need a fucking drink. I need a drink. And Jack, no, we walk around for a bit. No, this is what it is. So Beijing is very, very, very different to Shanghai. Shanghai is, well, Jack's been to Japan. He's like, it's just a, why am I moving? Hello? Shanghai is just like, it's a lot like Japan. It's a lot like Japan, a lot like Korea, right? And then I'm like, but Jack still thought it was lit. I was completely blown away. Because I'd never witnessed anything like that. You wearing that TwitchCon? Yeah, I'm killing you. In game, in Fortnite. And then we get to Beijing, and it's crazy. Because it's no longer the whole, like, kind of huge skyscrapers. It's like they have the, like, Soviet-style buildings. And it's awesome. And we were there for Chinese New Year. Which, I'm glad we went for Chinese New Year. I am glad. Because it's like, it was so beautiful. There were, like, these fucking lanterns everywhere. Everything was lit up, right? But, the crowds were insane. Like, the crowds were fucking mental. But I'll have pictures. Oh god, where was it? That was just a hotel I thought looked cool. But like, yeah, we were just walking along this road, right? Oh my god! Dude. We found what we thought... I thought this was a photo booth. Right? I thought this was a photo booth. And it was £1. So I go, yeah, I'll do this photo booth. Takes my photo. And then it's just loading. It's just loading. And it turns out it's not a photo booth. It's like an AI photo booth, right? But it's clearly designed to be used by Chinese people, right? So I thought I was getting a photo taken, and they go, yeah, this is your photo. And I went, oh, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be buying that one. All right? Maybe I'm just gonna walk away now. That was a shock. And then we walk around, and Beijing was such a shock because their police is like they're like in the big fucking trench coats, and they have the big hats, and they're terrifying. Right? And they're terrifying. But we realized our hotel is like a 10-minute walk from like Tiananmen Square. We were like really in the center of Beijing. So we go, oh yeah, let's walk there. And they love a megaphone, right? They love a megaphone. And there was kind of this gate. There was this gate with a megaphone attached. And we walk through it. And the police stop us. The police stop us. And he was upset at first, and then realized we were some fucking crackers, and we had no idea what they were saying on the megaphone. And it turns out it meant kind of that entire block was completely cut off after like 8:30 p.m. Because he pulled out his like translate tool, said an entire sentence, and then giggled to himself, deleted it, and was like, oh, you guys can't come here. I think he most definitely said something, was like, he was probably like, did you not listen to the announcement? And then realized we fucking can't. But yeah, everyone was so lovely. So we check Reddit, and we go, fuck it, let's go for a drink. And there's this bar which Jack recommended we went to, and oh my god, it was very clearly, may I add, this is how I knew it was going to be dreadful. No, to be fair, it's the nicest cocktails I've ever had. but I was paying British prices. All I'm saying is if you're going to China, because it's so hard to find out what things are actually good there, because we use completely different social medias. I don't fucking use Reddit though, because the only people who give you recommendations of things to do on Reddit are fucking white dudes who have moved there and clearly have a thing for Asian women. Okay? So we get to this bar. It's like this rooftop bar, and it's just me and Jack and this fucking American guy. What was that tweet you deleted about Chinese being able to drink? That happened in Chongqing. I'll get to that. This American guy, and Americans they're always 10 decibels too loud. Okay? They're always 10 decibels too loud. He's with this Chinese lady who I assume he's taken on a date there, who doesn't have the best English, and instead of maybe backing out the translate tool, when she wouldn't understand, he'd just repeat it louder. And I go, wow, this is great. So, first day Beijing, I went, oh, this is shit. I got chopped, and then I got chopped again. And damn, thank you for the 16 months. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not loving Beijing. Until motherfucking day 2. Which I would argue was the best day of the entire trip. So, we wake up. My body would automatically wake me up like 6 or 7 a.m., right? And it's because I've been doing so much walking all day, and also I'm still a bit jet lagged. So I'm up early, Jack's up early, and we go, do you want to do Tiananmen Square? We didn't know you had to book Tiananmen Square. So we get there, they go, you don't have a fucking booking. So, and we didn't have a free day for like 2 more days, too. So we went, oh, what on earth do we do now? So we go to this hot pot. I'm not even joking. I was moving in these hot pot restaurants because it was so cheap. They genuinely must have thought I was the white devil coming to eat their livestock. Bro, I don't know what the hell they were saying, but every time they'd speak, sometimes they'd look at me and I know they're going, these greedy foreigners, bro. It's like, bro, I was moving. I think I have a photo of it. Yeah, it was the Hello Kitty hot pot, bro. Hello Kitty hot pot. Where this is where we had sheep neck, but I'm so serious. That looks like cow pussy. All right, that absolutely could be cow pussy. But this was, I put this shit on my story. Okay, it's a video. Hello? No, it's okay. I didn't want it to play anyway. Oh, wait. Here we are. Hi, Aaron. My first stream record of yours. People say we are twins. Damn, you got to be chopped as hell for saying we're twins. So, like, we were active on the hot pot. Then we go, well, let's just walk it off. Because we had no idea kind of what to do. And we walk around this park, because everything's so nice and lovely for Chinese New Year. And then we found what could only be described as the Chinese version of Camden Market. Right? It was literally like Chinese Camden Market. And we were walking around, and then we went to the center of it, and it was this like, it was insanely busy. Like, I cannot put into words how fucking busy it was in Beijing for Chinese New Year. Like, just walking around, like, anywhere kind of central, it was like fucking leaving a concert at Wembley. And we just walked down this fucking road. I think we grabbed a couple beers, and it was actually, I posted on my Instagram, actually. Genuinely just, like, the most beautiful building I've ever seen. It was like, dude, it was unreal. I did it in my photo dump. Oh, look at this. I can post on Instagram to just my close friends list. None of you guys will ever know what the caption of this one is. But it exists. This photo exists, and none of you know what the hell it is. It's this. You can see it better here. This fucking huge, like, lit up. It used to be an old archer tower from either the Ming or the Qing dynasty. And it was unreal. It was so fucking cool. And then right next to it, I don't know if we filmed this, they had this like VR experience. They had this VR experience, right? Where you hang glide around China, but it's like a two-person VR experience. One's in the front of the hang glider, one's in the back of it. All right. And they turn round to us. Oh, is my stream geeking? It'll fix itself. It's my Wi-Fi. I think probably. They have like this VR thing, and we did it, and the guy says into Google Translate, he's like, he turns around to me, and he goes, he shows me the screen. He goes, "Do you weigh more than 350 pounds?" I was like, no, I fucking don't. How rude. Okay, no, I absolutely don't. So then we get into this hang glider thing, right? This hang glider VR thing where it and they lift you up. And as soon as it got lifted up, we very quickly realized he was asking if we weighed more than 350 pounds combined, because that shit was screaming for help, bro. Oh my God. That machine was screaming for help. And and then I'm like, oh, this is so interesting. This is oh so interesting. And, but for Jack, it was entirely in Mandarin. Jack thought I was like doing a bit, because I was like, oh, no way, I didn't know that. It was like, it would give you facts as you like hang glided past these things. I was like, dude, I didn't fucking know that. That's so cool. And Jack's was entirely in Mandarin. And then what did we do? Did we just, oh my God. And then we were just walking around and we found this beautiful pub, real beautiful pub. Which, look at this, bro. It's like a tiny pub hidden away. And they had a pub dog. They had a lovely pub dog. And they had they had these weird beers. I think I have a screenshot of it. I drank all of the beers they had, right? But it's because they had a lychee one, a grapefruit one, a flower beer, a watermelon beer, and then I made the mistake of ordering the mung bean and matcha cider. Listen, I've drank a lot of things in my life. No alcohol should have that texture. No alcohol should have that texture, bro. All right? All those flavors had to be different. I was like, no, I'm drinking all the weird shit on the menu. It was like £3 a pint. This was like an expensive place, to be fair. So I was drinking this matcha and mung bean cider, and it low-key, my stomach was sounding like the intro to Rack City, bro. Okay? It was like, bro, that's not right. That's not right. No, that's the thing. That's not foam. That's the texture of the drink.
Glad
okay?
To see you're back. Hope you enjoyed your trip.
Aw.
You are glowing with such a beautiful Chinese aura. I think that the trip has changed you.
Dude, it low-key has. Thank you, Banana Trough. And then, yeah, we were just walking back. This one, bro, like the size of the minisos. You can see one on the left there. It's like unreal. Did it taste good? No, it's fucking rank. And then, oh my God. Oh, fuck, I forgot about this.
Baby.
Thank you. As we got into this hotel, They have like on all the floors. They had like these big bowls with like, not like crystals, but you know how you can get like cool, colorful, like gravel, I guess, that like you put in like the bottom of like a fish tank. They had bowls of it, and I'm like, oh, this is so fun. I was like playing with it and shit. I was like playing with it, and then as we got back that night, bro, they're ashtrays. They were ashtrays. I was putting my hands in and playing with fucking ashtrays, bro. Dude, no, I've never seen an ashtray look like that. Okay? I have never seen an ashtray look like that. Let me make that very clear. And then next morning I woke up early as hell and I got the Adidas jacket. I ended up buying 3 of these motherfuckers just to give out to people back home, okay? I got the Adidas jacket, which is actually lit as hell, and I got so much aura from. And then the hotel had cats, literally sweetest little babies ever. And then, oh, that was when we went to Universal Studios, which wasn't that great. It wasn't that great, I'll say it. I wasn't blown away by it. Flubis, thank you for the 2 months. Was not blown away by it. And then the day after was Great Wall of China. Which I get, Jack filmed this for a video. All I can say is we didn't know this existed, but there's a slide. You can get a slide all the way from the top of the Great Wall to the bottom. And it takes like 7 minutes. It was like insane. It's this is it. Like it's like a toboggan slide. Where it's it takes 7 minutes to get down. It's like it was crazy. So we did that. That was fucking lit. But it was very much just it being Chinese New Year. It was so packed. It was so like we were just stood in a queue all day. Hello Sophie. So that was, I mean, that was a blast. And then we got some W munch. And then the next day, Forbidden City, which is, okay, let me pull up on fucking, Forbidden City Google Maps. Only because I think this is the most absurd thing ever. Right? Okay. So, this is where the cool Archer Tower thing I showed you was, right? This is where our hotel was, okay? So this right here is Tiananmen Square, right? Like the kind of modern global politics in China. They've like got their Congress here, right? And then you literally cross the road and you have an entirely perfectly preserved city from the Ming and Qing dynasty. It is like, I don't know if there's any, like, perfectly preserved. It was fucking crazy. It was like, fuck with this dude. And so we got a tour guide for it. And now I know ball knowledge. If there's 2 lions, the one on the right, this one here, is the woman, and she will have a baby lion in her right hand, and the man will have a ball. Bang! Oh my god! I listened to the tour guide, bro. I actually listened to the tour guide. She was called Ping, and she was actually lit as fuck. Because she'd go, I'm Ping, you guys are Pong. And I went, dude, like Molly Supreme. So Forbidden City was just, like, rocked. Just the whole scale of it was crazy. It was so cool having that huge. I just think it was in the center of Beijing, having a preserved city like that was crazy. And then, we were meant to be doing Forbidden City, Tiananmen Square in the same day. And then get a sleeper train. Just it being Chinese New Year, the queue to get into Tiananmen Square was like fucking 4 hours. So it was just like, actually, we had to bin it off. And then we got an 12-hour sleeper train. We got this 12-hour sleeper train from, and I've never done a sleeper train before. Rosie, thanks for the 46 months. 12-hour sleeper train from Beijing all the way down to Chongqing. Right? And we board it, and we have no idea what carriage we're in. There's 4 people to a carriage, right? And it's like 2 bunk beds on each side, right? 4 people to a carriage. So we would be sharing. And we have no idea who... Oh, cabin. What did I say? Yeah, to like a compartment. 4 people to a compartment. We only had our, like, cart number, our actual room number, so we had to talk to people. And we were sharing a room with, like, an entire family. To be fair, they were quite young, but they had like, this toddler. It was his mum and this dad. And they were so lit! They were actually so lit. I would just talk to them through Google Translate. And they were very apologetic. They're like, we're sorry if the kid keeps you up. And then they were like, where are you from? We were like, England. We were like, we fucking love this country. And then we did have one universal language, bro. He pulled out beers. He pulled out some flipping beers. So me and my new fucking Chinese friends, we all had a couple beers, and then I passed out, and I'm gonna be honest, incredible sleep. Like, some of the fucking best sleep I've had. It was lovely. And we get to Chongqing, and at this point, this is like, it's been about a week of doing about 24,000 steps a day, and I have a blister in between my big toe and the toe next to it. And I actually just couldn't walk. And I'm not going to show you the photo, but it is like, whatever you think it looks like, it's so much worse. It is so much worse. So I had to low-key do surgery on myself, where once we got to the hotel, we got like this pin. We got this pin in fucking Beijing, and I took the back of the pin off, lit it, like heat it up with a lighter, and just jammed it in there. And it actually fixed me, bro. It actually cured me. Got to Chongqing, which is just like the most incredible place in the world. And I'm so serious when I say that. There is no place like this. It has, the city alone has, that city is half the population of England. Like, it is so vast. And it's like, Chongqing was the one city we had nothing planned. We had nothing booked. We had nothing to do. It is so incredibly vast. But I had no idea. Run it back. Oh my god, I'm doing fucking China again. But it's like, it's also, like, developed so fast, so quick. Like, hold on. This is a photo of what Chongqing looked like in the year 2000. Oh, wait. Is that 2020? No. Okay, at the top, this is Chongqing in the year 2000, right? So, like, 25 years ago. And Oh, I've got my own flipping picture. And, this is what it looks like now. Oh my, like, just like so insane. Like, you cannot, like, I can't put it into words. I actually can't put it into words. Like, and they call it the cyberpunk city, but like it really is like the cyberpunk city. It really is the cyberpunk city. And we were, and you see those TikTok where it's like, oh, Chongqing, you know, I thought I was on the ground floor. I was actually on the 40th floor. Like, that's not just a TikTok thing. That is true. That's like we left our hotel and it turns out we were like 30 floors up and didn't know. Hi, Archie. Hi, Archie. Yeah, and then the night we got there, they had I believe it's the biggest drone show in the world, which we watched. Yeah, by the way, that photo, like, that's the view from our hotel, right? That's the view from our hotel. And it was also the cheapest part of the whole trip. 5 nights there came to like 210 quid for 5 nights. Which is like unreal. And then we just kind of walked around and we found this huge market built into the side of this cliff. You can kind of see it here. It's the one that's all lit up at night. Built into the side of this cliff. And it's for like probably half a mile. It's just food. It's just food and drinks. And then it goes into this cliff and there's even more stuff. And we went into this bar because Cats performed there. But also it was all you can drink beer for £10. So we were just chilling. The sun was out. It was flipping lengers. We had some good food. Walked about. And then grabbed some hot pot. Now, this is the one thing I will say. Chongqing is known for its hot pot and its spicy food. Okay? And when they say it's... Believe them, bro. You got to believe them. Okay, they're not lying. They are not lying. All right? I felt that shit the next day. I genuinely felt that shit the next day. And they were playing Iron Mouse at the hot pot. They were playing Iron Mouse at the hot pot, which was interesting. It was very interesting. Oh, wait, is my shit lagging? Asian good spicy is on another level. That shit hurts. Yeah, it was mad. It was actually mad. And then the next day we went to this show called Chongqing 1949, right? Went to a show called Chongqing 1949, which is the most expensive theatre production in the world. Okay, if you Google it, it says it's Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, Turn Off the Lights, whatever it's called, the fucking Spider-Man show, right? And it cost 75 million. But this Chongqing show cost 125 million. So someone here's lying, all right? But yeah, it's about the uprising of the Communist Party. And just notice a packed suitcase bottom left. Oh, bro, I still ain't unpacked. But the whole thing is the entire theater spins. Like, the entire thing. I have a video. They said you could film, don't worry. But do I have a good one? Like, okay, you can see it here. Where it's... Because... Wait, if I skip forward, because we got the nice seating, the other seating spins like with it, but like the whole thing's going round, and then the set like fully transforms and turns into different set pieces, and like the walls drop down. This part was mad, right? So it's like, okay, I thought they were just gonna rise up on platforms. Oh, it's not loading. But like the maddest thing is, right? And then the fucking walls are like opening up and coming towards us. Oh my god, it was unreal. Bro, yeah, the walls opened and fucking people came out. It was so lit. It was so lit. And they run it like 6 times a day. It's ran like 6 times a day. And tickets are like... God, they were like 20 quid. They were like 20 quid. It was dope as shit. And then we were just walking about after. And we stumbled upon this shit, bro. Like it's just like, and then they had like loads of nice food spots, and then one of the highlights of my trip, they had this, which is a beer stock market. What is the clip? Chongqing is known for its hot pot and its spicy food. Okay, and when they say it's believe them, bro. Yeah, no. So they had the beer stock market where it's just there's just fucking beer taps all around, right? And they had all of these different types of beer, and then depending on who's buying what, the prices go up and down. So like the least popular ones will be cheap, the most popular ones are expensive. But still, the most popular pint was £2.30. So me and Jack just kind of had a bit of a piss up, really. And it was quite beautiful. And we had some skewers on meat. And walked about. Oh yeah, okay. So you know the market I was talking about earlier. That's what it looks like at night, all lit up. So we kind of walked to the bridge. Oh, Musey! Golden, bro. I have issues in my colon. Musey, thank you for the raid, twin. Thank you very much. So was all lit up at night. It was so beautiful. And we didn't even fucking realise our hotel we're staying in is a fucking piano. It was so lit. And then we were like, we didn't realize when we crossed the bridge, that's more the business district. So we had nothing to do, and I went, oh fuck it. Let me Google. I was like, every time Reddit's given us bad recommendations to drink, but they send Chongqing, there's this Irish bar that opened in December. And they were like, it's kind of expensive by Chinese standards, but go along. Bro, they had £3 Guinness and £5 Long Island's. It was so lit. It was so fucking lit. This was Jack. That's the fella who owns it. He's like the fella behind the bar. He's like this Irish guy. He's been living there 14 years. And they had a big... I've been to a lot of Irish pubs, and I think it's mad. The most Irish pub that I've been to is in China. I've never been to an Irish pub which is actually ran by Irish people. And like, have proper, like... They had, like... They were lit. They were so lit, and they had a big Free Palestine banner, and I got... we didn't eat beforehand, so I'll be honest, I got battered. And I discovered I think I'm lactose intolerant. I'm going to be honest. I found out, because ever since going to China, in Shanghai, Beijing, When I'm back home, I'd be shitting like crazy, I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually, like, I'm shitting like crazy. No, not like crazy, but I shit much more than normal, and I take longer on the toilet. And ever since going to China, I thought sometimes my belly doesn't agree with certain foods. But that's mainly when I'm in America. And then I got here and I was prepared for it. And I actually had the most healthy bowels ever. Because I was just eating fucking like rice as my carb instead of bread. Until I got on the Guinnesses and it started fucking me up and I was shitting like normal again. As combined with that spicy hot pot, it was over. It was actually over for me. So we had a lovely piss up, got everyone's little WeChats, we were hanging. The next day, we go and get breakfast, but Jack ended up throwing up because he actually can't hack his drink. And after breakfast, he's like, I'm too hungover, I'm going back for a nap. So I had some time to kill. So I just wandered. I went into Minnesota. Oh, wait, do you mean gluten? Oh, did I say lactose intolerant? I meant gluten intolerant. Sorry. I didn't mean lactose. I meant gluten. Yeah, so Jack couldn't hack it. Went back. And so I went into Minnesota. The Minnesota there, they sell everything. And I got a pair of headphones. I got a pair of... Get better Wi-Fi? Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't think you understand. I physically can't. I actually physically can't. We were lied to when we got this apartment. They said we could get fiber optic and we couldn't. This is actually the best you're going to be able to get. So you're just going to have to firm it. And typing in chat, get better Wi-Fi and telling me it's lagging isn't going to fix it. Just want to let everyone know. Okay? Have you tried Ethernet? I'm on Ethernet. Oh my god, no I'm not. Did my Ethernet get unplugged? I should probably... What the fuck? Oh. My fault. I don't know where that... Okay, well I was on Ethernet until I left for China. Yeah, I'm walking around. I get these headphones in Minnesota. I'm just walking around listening to music. Then I go, damn, my feet hurt. Damn, my feet hurt like crazy because I'm wearing these like fucking busted Yeezys. And I find there's this huge cashmere market, right? It's huge cashmere market, like ginormous. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go in here. I'll go in here. But as I'm going in front of me, there's like a group of people my age. They're like locals, right? But they're like dripped the fuck out. They are dripped the fuck out, okay? Like they look fly as shit. So I'm like, okay, these people know where the good shops are in this fucking cash. But like they wouldn't look like they're going to a cashmere market. Go into this cashmere market. And it's already in the basement, right? Hold on, let me describe this. But also, technically not the basement, because Chongqing, like, everything's on Mad Stories, right? Like, everything's... So, I enter at this level, right? This is just like a restaurant, right? Go down the escalator, huge cashmere market, and then they go round down again, right? Another level of the cashmere market. I'm just following them because I know they know where the tough fits are. Right? Go down again. Completely abandoned. Completely abandoned. And at this point, I'm going, oh no. I look like a fucking freak who have just followed these people. Like, what if they're trying to get me off their tail? Because they've realised I'm, like, low-key following them. And so they've, like, gone to the abandoned floor to see if I'll follow. I was like, shit, dude. Fuck. Until they go down again on the abandoned floor. And it's this huge fake market. Right? It's this huge fake market with, like, everything. They had everything, bro. But people weren't... They were a bit cautious of me. Yeah, they had like a hidden underground, like, counterfeit clothes market, right? but people, they didn't really kind of fuck with me there. So I very quickly, I just went into a shop, and I was like, I wasn't buying the fucking Dior Jordans. I just, they had a pair of New Balances. I went, how much? They went 50, the equivalent of 50 quid. And I went into my Google Translate, and I went, I could get real ones for 50 quid. And I did the bait and switch where I pretend to walk away. And they go, no. Okay, price for you, 20 quid. And I go, no. And then pretend to walk away. So I got these pair of New Balances for 6 quid, basically. I got them for 6 quid. And they're not the best fakes, but they're comfy as shit. So that kind of did me in. That was lovely. Scammer? No, because they get that shit for like 2 quid, right? It's like, you do need to do that. And I was low-key worried they'd fall apart when it rains. Like, they're really not the best quality, but they're comfy as hell. Walked around some more. And we found this beautiful food market. This was my food I had. It doesn't look the most appealing in photo, but it was actually so leng. It was actually so leng. And we went back to this. Oh my god! We went back to this Irish bar. And there was a whole different group of people there. There was one of the fellas from before. We agreed to meet him there the next day. He was going to take us clubbing in China. So clubbing in China is crazy. The clubs are open until like 10 a.m. in Chongqing, right? He was like, we'll take you clubbing. There was also this weird cuck situation going on. I'm not entirely sure what was going on. But there was this one local... he has like this Moroccan wife, but his wife would just go and kind of flirt with everyone else in the bar, and then kind of come back to him and make out with him for kind of 30 seconds, and then go back to flirting with everyone, and then would try and get you to play darts against her, but if you lose, you need to... At first we thought it was a joke. She was like, oh, if you lose, you suck my husband's dick, and I watch. And I was like, ha! And then she, like, really kept insisting on it. And I was like, okay. Alright, that's interesting. Cool. We were getting ready to go to the club. And I'm quite drunk at this point. And then the owner goes, I'll do you one better. Anyone go to the club in China, no one ever experiences a pub lock-in in China. And I went, oh my fucking god, I'm not turning that down. Oh my god, I'm not turning that down. So we do this pub lock-in, right? Jack's gone home at this point. It's like 4 a.m. We do a pub lock-in because a bunch of his mates were coming, right? I was chatting to them. They were lovely. They were so lovely. But the one thing I'd always been told, right? In Japan, they love to drink. They can't handle their drink, right? They're lightweights. In Korea, they love to drink, can't handle their drink. They're lightweights. And I've already found out at this pub in China, they love to drink. They can fucking handle it. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. They can handle it, bro. They drank me under the table. They genuinely drank me under the table. Oh my god. It was insane. It was insane. And I was chatting to them and apparently it's because they got fucking, a lot of them got Mongolian genetics. But, oh, they can handle it. So they put me to shame. That's when I found this beautiful cat. I was actually, dude, I was so fucking drunk with this cat that I actually love. And she definitely had fleas. But I don't care because she was such a baby. And Look at her, bro. Look at her. So, love the cat. And these were me and my Chinese friends I met. But, like, that was the thing. I'm like, because shit's so cheap there, I was ordering rounds of shots for the entire pub, right? And not like cheap shitty stuff. Like I was getting it was like baby Guinness. I was getting a round of baby Guinness for the entire pub, and each round cost £7. So like I was lit. These were my new friends. They were actually lit as hell. That photo was taken 6 in the morning. This photo was taken at 7 in the morning. And I got in at 8 in the morning. Bro, I've never felt like shit so bad in my life. I woke up like 6 p.m. on literally 2 HP, and I needed to shit so bad. And it turns out when Jack got in after the night, he fucking threw up in the toilet and clogged it. He genuinely threw up in the toilet and clogged it. So I was like, I was on 2 HP, and I'm messaging him, and I go, because this is the one thing about Chongqing. Something can be 500 meters away, but it'll take you like 30 minutes to get there, because everything's just like layers and layers and layers. And he goes, there's like this huge mall. He's like, I think he was doing some fucking shopping, getting gifts and stuff. He goes, come here. I go there. It was actually lit as hell, to be fair. And they had potentially the coolest looking shop ever. They have this, it was this shop here, right? Which they do handmade silver jewelry, but it was like so well designed, right? They do this handmade silver jewelry, and I mean, you know what? I've spent like no money on this trip, and I've also never really bought jewelry, so I got this cute little bracelet, which is fire, which is actually lit, and yeah, I was just dead hungover, and so was Jack. And at 1 a.m, he's like, oh, I'm gonna run Family Mart, grab food. What do you want? And I went, oh, can you just grab me a sandwich? Look at this fucking bullshit he gave me. And I ate it as well. Actually, that's how hungry I was. That's actually how hungry I was. And then the next day we went to the zoo. Saw some pandas. Love for that. Love for the pandas. And saw some red pandas. Love the red pandas. And we saw a sign which said no anxiety. Which is great. Because anxiety's bad. Saw some otters. Saw some monkeys. They had a dinosaur section. Which was actually just falling apart. I'm not going to lie. The dinosaur, they just had a bunch of statues of dinosaurs that were falling apart. That wasn't the best. That wasn't, you can kind of see his jaw is coming off there. And saw some penguins. That was fire. And then, oh, then we had a little boat tour. We went on a boat. And okay, this is one thing I'll say. Compared to all of the kind of other countries in kind of like Japan and Korea, China doesn't have as many tourists. We'd probably see like 2 non-Chinese people a day in Shanghai, and we were seeing like 1 every other day in Chongqing. So when you have, there are a lot of kids who've never seen a white person before. And they genuinely, like, just stare. They actually just stare. They stare. So you'll be just like, we were sat on this boat and they had these kids next to us and they would just stare, and then sometimes they'd like nudge their parents and point at us. And then the parents were like, can my kid get a photo with you? So I was like, I felt like I was like a fucking Disney character, bro. I was actually like, they were like, I flicked up with so many people, so many of these like fucking kids because their parents were like, can they get a photo? But like, this is what I'm talking about when when I say they stare. Okay. It's a photo of Jack I took. Right. Bro. And he spent the entire trip just stood at the end of our table, just like looking at us. And then, but like sometimes even, like this one dude was clearly like trying to inconspicuously get me in a photo with him. And then he just kind of gave up and was just like banged a selfie with me. It was lit. It was so lit. It was actually so lit. And then, our last night in Chongqing, we went to the largest hot pot restaurant in the world, which seats 6,000 people. It's the one on the side of the fucking mountain that I fucking showed you guys before I left. We went there, and we've done a lot of hot pot, and we'd always seen some stuff people have ordered, and we go, before we leave, we need to try it. Then we realized this is kind of our last chance. This is our last day in Chongqing. So, we all... pig brain. We got pig brain. And you're going to have to wait till the vlog comes out. I'm going to be honest. You're going to have to wait till the vlog comes out to find out what it was like, bro. And then we got a 9-hour bullet train back where we had... we were in Shanghai for like a day and a half. And we had the Shanghai Tower booked. And I'm going to be honest. It was dreadful. The Shanghai Tower fucking... Oh, it's not called the Shanghai Tower. It's the Pearlescent Tower, I think it's called. The big one in Shanghai. If you're in Shanghai, don't bother. It was dreadful. It was really bad. It was very expensive. And to be fair, it wasn't the best weather. So our view was very much that. But we had the restaurant at the top. There's a rotating restaurant. It was wank. And it was too hot and it was not enjoyable. But in the basement they have the Funko Pop Museum. So this is Jack Manifold at the Funko Pop Museum with LeBron James. And yeah, and then last day. So, yeah, then we technically had one more full day, but our flight was at 2 a.m. So I just kind of woke up early. I got the best thrift find of all time in a Chinese thrift store. Bro, in a Chinese thrift store, look at this fucking jumper. Like, perfect condition. Actually so lit. It was £2. Yeah, just kind of explored, got some last minute shopping, last minute gifts for some friends. And then we had the final supper, bare dim sum, which was Leng. And then headed to the airport, landed 6 a.m. yesterday, and what did I do yesterday? I went to, I slept all day and then went to a rave. Where did you get the Adidas jackets? From the Adidas shop. But I'll tell you what, even in fucking China, they're so hard to get. Jack was trying to get one for his dad. I managed to get 3. I got one for my brother, because it's his birthday in a few days, and one for one of my friends. But, like, I had to get one in each city. They're fucking gold out there. They're so hard to find. So how was the rave? It was good, but I was like fucking jet lagged. So like I went home at like 2. It was an early one. Were they expensive? Yeah. Yeah. Like, so brands that are kind of Western brands are very much still the same price. But anything that's made in China is so cheap. Even like the Chinese tech brands, like DJI, like the camera I'm using, the camera I film everything on and uses my webcam, the DJI Pocket Osmo, is like this Chinese brand, but like it's so, like we saw so many people with these Pocket Osmos, and we were like, no way it's that popular. Bro, they have vending machines where you can just rent them for like an hour for like £3. And I was like it's huge. It's huge over there. But honestly, I don't want to spoil everything because we're doing a one-off Shut Up I'm Talking episode of me and Jack talking about our China stories. So I don't want to spoil everything, and I don't want to spoil everything from the vlog. But I'm so serious. The one thing I will say is the UK, it has now become, if you're in the UK and Canada, you can travel to China visa-free. Bro, go. Genuinely go. It is the most incredible place in the world. It is like fucking Hassan pulled up my tweet on stream and said, basically put into words what I'm thinking, how living in England, which has genuinely been in steady decline for the past 10-15 years, and then going to a country which is actually like on the up, is like so jarring. If you don't mind, what's the price like? Okay, so for flights and hotels, for 15 days worth of hotels as well as round trip flights, it was 1,100. Which is so, dude, 2 weeks for 1,100, and you can genuinely you can spend just like eating and drinks and shit there, like 20 quid a day you can get off on, and like that's like eating out three like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's so cheap. It's so fucking cheap because they're just trying to get tourism up. They're trying to get tourism up. Like, such an incredible country. And it's like, I'm going to be back. I think probably, I think for the 1 year, by the way. Probably next winter, like in a year's time, I'll head back again. Because also, it's so vast. How are they on underage drinking? I didn't get ID'd once. That was mad. You know the fucking stock market thing? You could just pour, you didn't get ID'd. But what I will say, it's not a country you want to break the law in. Because it is very much there's no crime. There's no crime. Because we even witnessed, well, the fellow who runs the bar, one of the days we was there, earlier that day, he was out with a friend, and she left her headphones on a bench by accident, came back and they were missing, and went to told the police, and they went, okay, yeah, do you know when it is? Like, where you left it? They went, yeah, do you know what time? They just scrolled through it. They are very much, when you hear China's a surveillance state, it absolutely is. I don't think there was a single place we were in which didn't have a camera. But it meant, like, within 5 minutes of that girl getting her headphones stolen, they had, one, tracked down the guy who did it, because they had him on CCTV, then just put his fucking face in the system and, like, found him. And then they just called his phone and went, did you take these headphones? And he went, yeah. And he went, and they just made him come return it, because the girl was like, I don't want him to go to prison. Like, the reason there is no crime there is because you can't get away with it. No one bothers because you can't get away with it. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's some fucking organised crime we don't know about. But it is like, you simply cannot get away with crime there. Like I low key like at the fucking. I just like I left my suitcase out when I was in the fucking train station. Everything. Like, and also I know I've just. Did you feel safe? Oh, so safe, so safe. But it's very much. You know, I don't live there. I visited for 2 weeks. By all means, it is not a perfect country, but it's fucking incredible. It's like it's like it has its downside, but God, it's incredible. And holiday mass violence is not a good thing. No, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. But what I think I do like is they're not trying to hide it. They're very open. It's very much a surveillance state, and you know where countries like America and the UK are trying to become that. They're trying to hide it. I think if you're doing that shit, just fucking sake. Like, they don't try and hide anything. And I'm like, yeah, fair play. Did you learn anything in Chinese? No. Which is mad. Well, no, I know, like, xie xie, ni hao, right? However, it is... Usually, if I'm in a country for a few days, you pick up little things. I didn't pick up a single thing. Because it's like... it's so tonal, and so many words kind of mean different things. Did a lot of people speak English? No. There were basically no English signs, apart from maybe like public transport and the airport and stuff. And not many people spoke English at all. But just Google Translate works. You could take photos, translate. And where I said like Alipay is the everything app, it is. If you go to a restaurant, there's a QR code, orders, and it just, you order on your phone, and Alipay has Translate built in. Yeah, no, honestly. And also, everyone there is so nice. Like, so nice, so helpful. Like, even the scary Beijing police were very, very kind, very helpful. No one was ever rude to us. It was, yeah, no, real great. It has its downsides. It's in no way a perfect country, but the most incredible place I've ever visited. Think someone ever translate on their phone? Yeah, they all have translators as well.
Ni hao, you silly cunt.
Ni hao, ni hao. So all your friends you made to use a translator for all of that? No. But that's because a lot of people in the Irish, even the kind of the Chinese people in the Irish pub spoke English. But there was also in the Irish pub, there were these two lesbians from Kenya. They were fucking lit. They were lit. I got drunk as hell with them. But yeah, I think my one piece of advice is if you have the opportunity to visit China, go and visit China. Absolutely go and visit China. Because it's just I've never been anywhere like it. But no, shout out to lesbians. Yeah, and I'll go back because it's like the I mean the size of it's absurd, right? The size of it is crazy. Like, hold on. I only visited we did what? Shanghai. We did Shanghai to Beijing. Uh Dude, I'm thick as shit. Where is Beijing? Is it even further up? No. Am I a flippin' idiot? Where is Beijing? Am I go up a little? Oh my god, yeah. So we literally did Shanghai, which is mad. We got like a bullet train that goes 300 kilometers an hour, 4 hour train to Beijing, and then the 11-hour sleeper to Chongqing, and then train there. But like all of these cities, like I want to do Chengdu, which is kind of the capital of the south. We'll do Guangzhou. Um, like there's so much to do. There's like, but yeah, Chongqing's just like unfathomable. Like really. Oh, is this the market I was talking about? Oh, that's a fun photo. Just really just the craziest place imaginable. Um, Abu Dhabi, I think there's 17 months. And it's the cheapest country to drink in. It is the cheapest country to drink in. So if you want to have a piss up, go there. Did you record a video there? Yeah, I have about 4 or 5 hours of footage, I'm pretty sure. Um, so you guys are gonna get like an hour-long vlog of everything. I was originally gonna film 3 separate videos. We went drinking in Beijing. We went drinking in Shanghai. We went drinking in Chongqing because we were just walking so much. By the time we had one beer in like Shanghai and Beijing, it just fucking put us to sleep. So I'm like, I just generally filmed, and then Jack filmed 3 videos out there as well. I mean, yeah, just phenomenal. Actually, just phenomenal. So dope. Oh, and I got a pair. Are they here? Yeah. So before going out there, I wanted to buy a pair of Tims. Like, I don't have a boot. Right? My Doc Martens broke, and I went, I want a black pair of Tims. And then I was looking on Taobao, which is their online shopping, and they have China as their own brand for like Tim's, right? And they did a fucking Sesame Street collab. Dude. Look how lit. Look how fucking lit these are. And they were 24 quid. Bro, they were 24 quid. Genuinely. And then they were like, oh, because it's your first order, they gave me 5 pairs of socks. Like, I'm so mad though, because I ordered a bunch of stuff, but that's the only one that came in time before we checked out of the hotel. This was my cool watch. I ordered this cool watch, but it came a couple hours after we checked out. So if anyone's going to Chongqing, see if they still have my package. Yeah, it was so dope. Oh, it was so lit. But also, it's so weird the brands they love. Like, there's a lot of, like, Sesame Street shoe collaborations, right? But there's also... And I'm going to be honest, these are fucking fire. Wait, I'm going to cover it. Oh, no, I can't. This is a collaboration with Talking Tom. Bro, those are lit. Hello? I'm buying the Talking Tom crepes. I'm genuinely for 11 quid. I'm actually stepping out in them. I'm stepping out in the Talking Tom and Friends, bro. Talking Tung Tung Sahurs. I'm actually stepping out in the Toms. Talking Tims. That's good. Fuck, I should have said that. Why didn't I fucking say that? Yeah. So that was China, I guess. And you'll see what it's really like. Did you see, like, I don't want to say alternative clone, but like subculture? Oh my god. Yeah, there's like a lot. There's like whole shops for like Lolita clothing, and also like there are just like in that big market that's lit up, there's just people there where it's like £5, I'll do a professional photo shoot for you. They got this huge ass camera. And it was actually yeah, it was lit. It was so lit. Oh, it was so... Hi, Lenny. Just, like, you'll be able to see in the video when it comes out just how crazy it is there. The emo won't load, Lenny. Sorry. It's Max. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you, everybody, for the sub. Sorry, I've kind of gone off on this huge hour and nearly 2... Oh, fucking hell. 2-hour-long tangent. If you go again, we take someone else with you. Yeah, but I mean... I was so... This was a real... I turned around to Jack. I only said this on the last day. And I was like... I'm so glad we don't hate each other now. Because we spent 2 weeks just straight together. That was it. Like, the only times we weren't together was, like, one when he was hungover, or, like, if we'd go to the hotel lobby to call our parents. And I'm like, I'm so glad we don't fucking hate each other right now, bro. Like, we actually, the friendship survived the holiday. It's beautiful. It's like, yeah, trips like that can break friendships. And, like, there were a few times I, like, got a bit fed up with him. But it's only because he's, like, he is not the navigator. That motherfucker cannot get around to save his life. Okay? And when we're trying to book a fucking Diddy, and he's in the wrong pickup spot, and, as I was just like, yeah, that's the only time. But I'm like, yeah, the friendship survived China, bro. This is not a Chinese vape. This, I'm not even joking. So I brought 4 snusses, 4 tubs of snus, and by the first week, I got on through all of them. So in the second week, I was just putting in the snus that had already been used again. Because also my vape had died. But also by the time that had happened, we were in Chongqing, where you can fucking smoke anywhere. You can just, like, all bars, all pubs, even in, like, markets, inside markets, you can just fucking smoke. So I'm going to be honest, in nearly even our hotel room we could smoke in. For, like, the last half of the vlog, I've just always got a fag in my mouth. But I'm not, like, subliminal messaging trying to get you guys to do that. So yeah, and they're dirt cheap. I was buying cigarettes for like 80p. I bought a pack of, I bought back in duty free. I have a picture of them. Oh my god, I have a picture of them, bro. Actually, like, oh, who's messaged me? Oh, actually, like, the fucking littest thing ever. Marlboro, Chinese Marlboros, which are strawberry and mango flavored. Bro, right? There's 200 in that box. I brought 400 back with me. Guess how much 400 cigarettes were? Bro. 20 quid. 20 quid. Bro, one pack of cigs is like 13 quid here. I couldn't believe it. I actually couldn't believe it. Oh my god. It's actually like the best country in the world. It's actually the best country in the world. It's unreal. It's flipping unreal. And then, yeah, that was about it. That was about it, really. That was, got those at the airport. It was lit. Cigarettes or vapes? I managed to get a vape out there. Because vapes are like, I don't think they're not illegal, but they only really sell tobacco flavored ones because everyone's used to the flavor of smoking, right? And then we found one, which I found one in like this market, but it was actually just the worst vape I've ever had. It was fucking horrible. What's snus like? I think they've just legalized snus, but they're like not big over there. I couldn't find any. But I was like, so I smoked a fuck ton. I smoked a fuck ton. This is how much I smoked, to the point, like, I put on teeth whitening strips yesterday. Because I actually looked at my teeth and I was like, fuck me, I've been smoking too much. Like, it's actually, like, they were yellowing. So I banged in the little high smile teeth whitening strips. I went super drug, bro. But yeah, just literally, just unreal. And also, I'm going to be so honest, you could make a living off just going to China and bringing things back and selling them. I bought this present for Erin. They had the Reze Arc, the Denji and Reze bear bricks, right? And I bought them. It was quite spenny. 20 quid. Bro. Sold on eBay for $200. Right. Okay. They had like 6 in stock there, bro. They literally had like 6 in stock. Like, it's like, dude, I'm about to just start flying back and forth and selling shit, bro. Like, they had like, it's like anything that is not even necessarily a Chinese brand, just a brand that's manufactured in China. Like Hot Toys. I don't know how many of you guys are into figures, like action figures. Hot Toys, like the real luxury ones. It's like $400 for a figure. They had the Iron Man Mark V figure, which is normally, how much is it normally? £270 plus tax. Bro, they had that shit for 80 quid. Bro, I'm like, I was nerfed by luggage. Next time I'm going, I'm bringing another suitcase. But the only reason I brought one is we didn't know how trains would work. We didn't know if we had like, but it's very much just like, it was calm. It was so calm. It was so, and I'm like, they definitely also have the thing where you can just ship your luggage to the hotel or something, to like a different hotel. But it's great, and I'm absolutely going to be back. Yeah. Oh, lit. It was so lit. I'm actually miserable now that I'm back home. It was lovely weather in Brighton yesterday, but it's actually just been like pissing it down and fucking wet and cold today. And it was the Brighton Marathon, so you couldn't get around. And I tried to go for a coffee, but all the coffee shops are just full of fucking wankers, full of marathon running wankers. And I actually pissed me off. I just sat outside in the rain and ate my toasty and I drank my iced coffee. Oh, we live in a shithole! This country's a fucking shithole! Yeah. So, does anybody... Oh. Okay. Chat, I have good news. I have good news. Now, I will say, I have already done today's mini. Okay? Because I got really high at the afters last night, and we all did it together. However, New York Times, it has the mini crossword and the big crossword. But as of today, they have just released the MIDI, a medium-sized crossword. And this is... I don't know it. I watched an old film today. Because I'm jet lagged, I woke up early as shit. I went to the cinema. I saw, God, the fuck is it called? It was in black and white. It was this French film. It was great. It was called, Eyes Without a Face. Saw Eyes Without a Face in the cinema today. It was great. It was great. No, I watched the Hain at, I saw that at BFI IMAX, biggest screen in Europe. I watched it. This is Richard III. Oh, I get it. He kind of looks like Rich, and that's Winston Churchill. Have you ever been to an Everyman? I think I went to I went to a picture house. It was at Duke's at Comedia. Okay, so I've absolutely failed every single daily so far. This is fucking pathetic. Please give me something. Anything. Sure, Chainsaw Man? Yeah, Chainsaw Man's great. I love Chainsaw Man. Yeah, it's the jet lag. Guys, it's the jet lag. Okay. Okay, this isn't loading. If it's a movie I know, I'm gonna be pissed. What the fuck? It's meant to stop at 6 seconds. Lane is not old. 1995 was 31 years ago. A movie coming out in the 90s does not make it an old movie. People think Lane's old just because it's in black and white. Bro, they had coloured films back then. Okay. Okay, nothing wants to fucking work. Episode. I don't even know what this is going to be. Is this oh my god, is this oh, what's the Dune TV show called? Dune Prophecy? Unk still got it. Oh, Unk still got it. I ain't even watched it. I watched like first 3 episodes. There are AWS problems right now because an AWS data center got hit by a missile. I see. Never watched it. Looks like slop. It's actually meant to be good, but it's very much just like, it's based entirely on the Bene Gesserit. It's just like it's purely world building, and if you're into that, it's lit. But I don't know. I just think I forgot to watch it. What's fucking great though, may I add? I know I was bigging up beforehand. Wonder Man. Wonder Man was fucking excellent, dude. Really, really good. You watched Night of the Seven Kingdoms? Erin watched it in its entirety. He said it was quite good. That's Game of Thrones, right? But it's a prequel, so you don't need to know. Because I tried to watch Game of Thrones, but I was like, I was on like episode 5, and there'd been like fucking like 3 like rape scenes already, and I'm like, I don't care that much. Because I already knew, I'm like, I know it ends badly. I'm like, I don't fancy putting myself through it. But Wonder Man was great. Random question, are you going to play Resident Evil 9 on stream? Yes, I am. I've played all the Resident Evils on stream. And I'm basically clearing out my PC to stop it moving like shit. Because it's good specs, it's my SSD that's fucked. And then I will absolutely playing Resident Evil on stream. It's the only thing, it's only 6 30-minute episodes. Oh, I could get involved on that. I could absolutely get involved on that. Okay, Songless. Are we still on maintenance? Yes. Alright. Chat, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to hide you. However, this is the first time I'm doing the MIDI. New New York Times crossword, where it's medium-sized. However, you got involved with Heated Rivalry? You do not want to know my fucking thoughts on Heated Rivalry. Okay? Heated Rivalry is a show purely made for straight women who are into watching gay men have sex. It is dog shit garbage. It is not, and I'm not going to watch it. And it is actually fucking prime slop. And I'm not going to give it any time of day. Anyway, I might turn chat on if it's if I find this too hard. Check this out. Oh, fuck off. Hair goo, gel, clay creature of Jewish lore, golem, or with an O. Golem with an O. Flippered mammal with a thick undercoat. Ooh. Flipper. Penguin. No, they lay eggs. Otter. Platypus, no. Jarring amusement park vehicle. Shape depicted 34 times in this puzzle. What? The fuck does that even mean? 3 letters. There's no shape which is 3 letters long. Think different and think outside the bun for 2. Lawn. Michaels. What some little monkeys jump on. Bed. Why are some of these mad colours? Where some little piggies live. In real life, not in nursery rhymes. Sty. Trail mix concoction. Nothing. Is Gollum wrong? Oh, it's with a U. It's with an O. With an A. I. Gollum. Dude. Am I thick as shit? Oh. I creepily. Leer. Rolls up as a flag. Oh my fuck, dude. This is... With 5 down, dispenser depicted in this puzzle. Oh, gumball dispenser. Gumball machine. Oh! Oh, that's what it is. Inexperienced gamers. Noobs. Yes, I'm a gamer. Bird whose near extension drove the formation of the Audubon Society. No, don't know. NFL Hall of Fame receiver Moss Randy Moss. Gives plenty of kudos. Flippered mammal with a thick undercoat. Think of a mammal with a flipper. What? An otter, a seal, a sea lion, oh, something seal. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know what it could start with. I'm gonna be honest. Jarring amusement park vehicle. Like okay. Oh, orb. Orb. United or Delta offering. Plane ride. Think different and think outside the bun for 2. What the fuck does that mean? Blow? Blow anyone? Whack on the head. Bop. Rolls up as a flag. I don't know, that's some American shit. That's actually GPS suggestion. Oh, northwest east. GPS suggestion. Abbreviated. Thatch roofed home hut. I'm the seal. Is what Hun seal. Maybe the seal was Chinese. Bird. It's these colours are fucking me up. I'm gonna be honest. I'm struggling here. Enret. Gives plenty of kudos. Dude, I actually was in a fucking flow state. 8. Oh, ETA. No. TTE. Estimated time of Dude, I'm thick as fuck. Nothing else matters. Jarring. Bomb. A cut. What the... Bam. Oh, bumper cart. Bumper car. Okay, wait. I still don't know what the fuck this seal is, dude. Oh, trail mix concoction. Goop? Dude, turn on that new fucking burnt peanut stream. Gosp? What the fuck is trail mix? Gomp? Galt? Gop? What the fuck is trail mix, bro? I'm sorry, this is stupid. Trail mix concoction. Gulp? Gorp? Oh, fur seal. Fur, and then rolls up a flag. Furly? Furls? Think different. Slogans. You know what? For my first time doing a MIDI, 7... I can get that down to 4. I can absolutely get that down to 4 in future times. But that's not that bad. That's absolutely not that bad. What did I get for the mini today? I don't even know what I did the mini in. I was fucking high out of my mind, to be fair. 1 minute 47. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go for a piss. Oh, let me put on the little dancing fruits for you, man. Dude, Loki! It's been 2 weeks, I forgot how to fucking stream. What do I do now? I don't know what to do now. I'm back, though, yo. Oh, Jamie, thank you for the 5 months. Wait, Loki, was I in the toilet when you did that, or did I just ignore you because I'm evil? Good piss? Yeah, Loki, I needed that shit. It's because I drank that monster. That shit turns you into a fucking fruit magnet. Not fruit magnet. Hello? Hello? You check if AO3 is back? No, that's a fucking evil website. It needs to be shut down, bro. What monster flavor? Just a white one. I wanted a Celsius, but I couldn't fucking find it anywhere, bro. I actually couldn't find a Celsius. It turns you into a piss magnet. That's what it does. Monsters turn me into a piss magnet. Piss machine? Maybe not a piss magnet. I don't know what the right terminology is.
Harry Fab Kitchen Appliance in her opinion plus.
My favorite kitchen appliance is my air fryer. Probably my air fryer. I love AO3. I fucking don't. Actually, evil website. My corner shop is selling Celsius for 60p each because no one buys them. But that's the thing. No, this is the thing, right? There's demand for energy drinks is so inelastic because people just decide which one's their favorite and just stick with it, right? Right? People just decide which one's their favorite and stick with it. Bro, until you've had a fucking bro, just try a Celsius. They're beautiful. What happened on AO3 to make you resent it so deeply? Because I searched my name up on there and there's like 6 fan fictions of me raping people. So it's like not really fond of that website that just kind of lets that be a thing that exists. But no, Celsius is absolutely the best energy drink by far. They're fucking lit. I don't know why I tried to change the topic so quickly. Is it? I had a mango Celsius the other day. Dude, the peach one, sunset one. I don't like energy drinks because they make my teeth soft. Alright, well that's just not true. That's just not a real thing that happens. No, Red Bull watermelon. Bro, okay, best Red Bull flavor. It's the one which has... Oh, dude, I don't know what the fuck it's called, bro. It has... Okay, hold on. It has the color scheme of a triple mango Lost Mary. The can looks like this. Does anyone know which Red Bull flavor it is? Because that's the best one. Oh, is it Fuji Apple? Oh my god, yes. Bro, these are lang. This is what I can get on board with. Alright? This is actually what I can get on board with. You know what? I don't know how many of you guys are into comics and stuff. It has been... did you watch the Brit Awards? Did they happen? When were they? Were they yesterday? Oh, I didn't watch them. I only landed yesterday. Oh my god, no, I did see they happen because fucking Jim Legacy got robbed. Jim Legacy got robbed because they gave fucking Lola Young best newcomer, best newcomer, which is mad because she can't. How are you a newcomer when you literally performed at the Brits last year? Dave won. Oh my god, I'm seeing Dave. I wasn't gonna go to the Dave tour until Netflix has given Jack Manifold a box at the O2 Arena. So I'm going to see Dave. God, yeah, I have there's like 2 days this week I won't be live where I'm going. It's my brother's birthday. Straight into I'm going back to my old school. Did I tell you guys this? I'm going back to my old school, Crossword Boy Sports College, for Careers Day to give a talk about content creation. And so it's my brother's birthday, giving a talk at my old school, and then straight into fucking the O2, like going to see Dave. And I'm like, I would have done the 3 days in London, but on the 6th where I'm giving the talk, it's Lexi's birthday party. And I'm not fucking missing that, dude. What am I, evil? But I'm quite nervous. I don't know what to talk about, dude. They were like, oh, keep it kind of family friendly. And I'm like, I don't think I've ever done anything on the internet family friendly. You gonna post talk like Jack did? No. No. But also it's very different. They had Jack for a full assembly. I'm running a workshop. Talk about China, bro. You weren't here for the first 2 hours. We did 2 hours straight of China. Oh, you meant in the presentation. Yeah, sorry, I'm thick as shit. And I'm in the, how is that different? Well, they had Jack in for a big all school assembly. The way the career day works in my school is, they basically hand you a sheet. You go to 3 workshops throughout the day. But there's like 15 people giving talks. And you just sign up to the 3 you want to go to. So I think I need to give this presentation 3 times. It's like a group of 50 people at once. It's like in a classroom. Which is, I don't know, it'll be lit. I think it'll be lit. Because I can literally, I'm pretty sure the workshops take place in the maths department. And there's one hold on. Maths block. Carshalton Boys Sports College. I wonder if it's on Google. Oh, it isn't. No. Oh, wait, kind of. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is the back of it. This is the back of the maths block. And it is in that room there is when I decided I wanted to start streaming. Chills. Bro, chills. Actual freaking chills. That looks so miserable. Yeah, but it was like it was interesting. No, you know what? I actually back my school. My school was fucking woke. I went to a cool woke school. All right, it was kind of Carshalton Boys Sports College English Learning Zone shortlisted for the AJ Architecture Awards. Fuck off, have they built a new English block? That looks so leng. That looks so leng. Oh my God. I think that's my year group. Okay, we're not going for any more photos. They're gonna make that shit a museum. Bro, they're gonna put a blue plaque. This is the room AverageArchive decided he wanted to start streaming. Are you going to do any shows like Radio Emirates again? Yes, I'm currently in the process of planning one. Was it a Christian one? Has that place made us say Lord's Prayer every day? No, I went to an all-boys sports college, which I think stunted. Going to an all-boys school until I was 16, I think stunted me. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that's good. I don't think there should be boys-only schools and girls-only schools. When can Modroom know about it? Do we get early access? Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you when it's like the plan's actually in motion. Because I need to get a lot of people on board with it. What did you go through? What? What the hell does that even mean? Sorry, the monster's fucking worn off and the jet lag has won. What was I saying originally before I got distracted? Absolute Martian Manhunter. That's what I was gonna say. I went to like 3 shops today. None of them have volume 1 of it, bro. But I got volume 2 of Absolute Batman. Did you see Netflix try and buy DC? Yeah, but then they backed out. It was the Warner Brothers deal. And Paramount are buying. So, it's just shit. Wait, can we 100% Berry Berry? I'm going to be honest, I 100%'d it. I 100%'d it already. When I ended stream. Do you have a presentation ready? No, I haven't planned shit, dude. I think I'm just, like, going to bang up photos. Fuck, man. Sorry, I've just crashed so hard. God. I can't even think proper. Bro, do I watch Invincible or not? What do you think I'm going to say to that? Gonna play new Resident Evil? Yes. I'm going to stream it. I'm absolutely going to stream it. Fuck. Yeah, Strip, you can do a Q&A. I think I'm just going to do a general, like, my story, right? Because, like, I started streaming when I was in that school. And then, just, like, I can do 30 minutes of Q&A. But all it takes is, like, I know some little shit there's going to know who Tommy in it is and it's going to go, what are your thoughts on Dream? I just fucking do. They pulled that shit on Jack, I'm pretty sure. Did I tell you I got my uni offers back? Oh, lit? Like, accepted or denied or... Have you read the Invincible comics? Yeah, I've read it entirely. I actually could not make it through the last couple of VODs by anyway because Berry 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 is so sloppy. No, bro, it's actually lit. It's actually so lit. Okay. Lincoln, Leeds, and York all accepted. Oh, Leeds is lit. Leeds is lit. Lincoln is a shithole. I knew someone who went to Lincoln Uni, and they said it was fucking dreadful. And I used to visit them, and it was fucking dreadful. I'm gonna be honest. You should do a My Story animated like every YouTuber did in 2018. No, I'm okay. I'm okay, thank you. It is shit, yeah. But Leeds is lit. Leeds is so lit. Guys, I hate to do that. I've, like, to be fair, my body thinks that it's 5 a.m. right now. No, my body thinks it's 7 a.m. right now. And I've been up since 10 a.m. I hate to do the fucking ending voice, but I literally do. I landed yesterday. And I didn't even get to the 3-hour mark. Oh my god, I'm fucking washed. Bro, I'm actually so washed. Okay. I'm very sorry, guys. My fault. Bill live. Everybody go and say hi to Bill. I'll be live tomorrow. Love you all very much. Goodbye.